So today we're here talking about the involvement of people with lived experience of stroke in research. Brenda, maybe first of all, if you could talk to us about what that means to you and why you're involved in this arena.
Okay, and I will refer to my notes here.
Please do.
Okay, look, why am I involved? I am really passionate about positive change. And that means positive change in the research, sort of arena as well. And so, having the opportunity to work with researchers, with other people with lived experience to improve the journey, and then that means improve research and have better outcomes is what I'm passionate about. And
how long have you been doing that?
Quite some many years. My stroke was 21 years ago. I'd be thinking about a good decade, So, and a lot has changed in that time. The way researchers are now engaging with consumers is entirely different to how it was a decade ago. Researchers have learned so much. We as people with lived experience have learned so much about what we bring to the table and how best we can work together. And I think that's it. Oh, no. The one other thing I wanted to say was involving people with lived experience is a game changer, absolute game changer in research. And it's so very much about nothing about us without us. And back over to Dana.
I love that saying. So, Dana, how did you get interested in incorporating lived experience into your research projects? What was it that first started you, and maybe a bit about, how that journey has changed over time? Because as Brenda said, 10 years ago, it wasn't a thing at all.
Yes. Yeah, it's absolutely right. I think, I guess my approach to my work has always had the person with the lived experience at the heart of it. I'm a clinician at heart, really, and the research that I do is to try and improve the lives of people living with stroke and other brain injuries. And so, it's a natural fit to work with people with lived experience on research that is meaningful for them and has their issues and their main concerns at the heart of it. And so I suppose it's more recently that I've formalised that process a little more and understood the steps that ideally should be taken to make that a real partnership. I think previously I sort of work a bit on instinct and always listen to the people that I was working with clinically about what matters to them. But yeah, I guess more recently have incorporated more formally people with lived experience in my research teams, which has been a really satisfying experience because, it means that they've got a direct voice to us and the research that we produce, has them really at the centre of it. So I find it a really a great fit and a great way to do research, and it means that the clinical side of me is sort of right in the centre of the research that I'm doing.
Yeah. What would you say has been the most rewarding thing about working on a research project for yourself?
Knowing that my contribution has actually made a difference. It actually has been incredibly satisfying to know that an observation or a comment or a suggestion has been taken on board and actually has made a difference. And so, and it feels really good to be able to say, I had a part in that.
Fantastic. Donna, you're going to have trouble topping that one, but try.
Exactly. Well, actually, I was going to say that that's the value for the researcher as well. You know, the people that I've worked with on research teams, it's really satisfying to know that that is an opportunity for them to, for their experiences to make a difference for others who experience stroke and might be struggling, and to know that their experience is really valuable and contributes meaningfully to others. You know, to facilitate that is great. It's like a it's allowing somebody to, it's allowing you to have a role that you might not otherwise have had, and to for your stroke experience to contribute positively to others and to the world.
To be a part of the team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.